We have here the very latest and best mid-range phone offering from Honor, the Honor 400. This is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 7 Gen 3 with 12 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage. I think that's the only variant that Honor 400 has, at least here in the Philippines. This is priced at 23,000 Philippine pesos and has 3 colors available: the Tidal Blue, Midnight Black, and Desert Gold, which is the color that I purchased. The screen is 6.55 inch in size, so it is a bit smaller than most of the phones out there, but cannot be considered a small phone neither. Let's open the box now. We have the phone itself here. Let's put that on the side for now. We'll come back to it later. We have an inner box here where the SIM ejector pin is. Well, pinned. Inside this inner box is the warranty card, I believe, along with a clear jelly case. The case is pretty much the cheapest type of case that you can get, but this is well appreciated since this comes free in the box. And as we all know, there are very few phone companies that still do this now. We also have the charging cable. It is very thick, and I believe the same ones that came with the Magic 7 Pro box as well. It is USB Type A to Type C with a hint of light orange. Again, like the Magic 7 Pro package, the box also comes with a 100-watt charging brick. Although the Honor 400 can only charge up to 80 watts. Much appreciated again that Honor is very generous in providing higher specs accessories. At least in the Asian market, since I think the package in the European market does not include a charger and a case. Speaking of the charger, its partner on the phone side is a very huge 6000 mAh battery. If you're wondering about the wizardry here, with a small phone having a very large battery. Well, the battery is made up of a lithium polymer, also known as a silicon carbon battery, which what makes all of these possible. Let's now go to the main event. Wow. This looks gorgeous. This 6.55-inch AMOLED display supports 1.07 billion colors with a resolution of 2736 by 1264, up to 5000 nits brightness, 120 Hz refresh rate, and a 3840 Hz ultra-high frequency PWM dimming. As you can tell, the display here is superb and on a flagship level specs. Also here at the front top middle part is the 50-megapixel selfie camera with f2.0 aperture and supports 2D face recognition phone unlocking feature. The top of the Honor 400 houses one of the 2 speakers, an IR blaster, and a microphone hole. While the power button and the volume rocker can be found on the right side. The bottom housed the second speakers, the USB Type-C charging port, the dual SIM tray, along with the primary microphone. The SIM tray can host 2 nano SIM cards and does not support for memory expansion. No slots for micro SD card here. Also worth mentioning, there's an eSIM support here as well, but if you use the eSIM, it will take over the slot of your SIM too. And finally the left side is just a side with no buttons nor any holes or antenna lines. The back is elegant and pristine, with just a simple Honor lettering and the camera module. Let me just remove this sticker here. By the way, the Honor 400's dimension is 156.5 by 74.6 mm and a thickness of 7.3 mm. And it's pretty lightweight at only 184 grams. As mentioned, there's not much going on here at the back, aside from some small regulatory text and the Honor branding. And of course, we have the camera module which hosts the 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, the flash, and the whopping 200-megapixel ultra-clear AI shooter with f1.9 aperture and an optical image stabilization main lens. I love the unique shape on this camera island here. Although there is no dedicated telephoto lens here, it more than makes up with it by incorporating the same AI super zoom enhancement that we get from the Magic 7 Pro. So you can still zoom in up to 30x here. And since it has a huge 200-megapixel lens, the cropped image should still looks nice, and then the AI super zoom takes over the photo and enhance it, which makes the zoom photo look like you still have your own dedicated telephoto lens here. Recording a video on both rear and front camera max out at 4K 30fps, there is no option here for 4K 60fps, for now. 60fps can only be achieved with a 1080p resolution. This might be disappointing to some, but remember that this is a mid-range phone and priced perfectly as a mid-range or probably even on the lower spectrum pricing for a mid-range phone. I will definitely be testing this phone more, so make sure that you are subscribed with notifications turned on so you'll not miss my full review of the Honor 400 when it comes out within a few weeks. Let's try out the free soft silicone case here. Well, it fits really nice. Definitely usable until you have ordered a more protective case. You know and feel that the case is there, but it's so thin and clear that the phone still looks bare. Honor 400 is running on Magic OS 9.0, which is based on Android 15. I am using the Honor Magic 7 Pro as my daily driver now, so comparison with it is unavoidable. And I must say, Honor 400 software is exactly the same as the Magic 7 Pro. For example, it has the same eye comfort features that you get in Magic 7 Pro. It also has the same set of AI features that you get in their flagship phone. There's the Magic Text, Magic Portal, AI Subtitles, AI Translate, AI Writing, and Deepfake Detection. And when you go to the gallery, the AI edits are all here as well. Eraser, Upscale, Cutout and Out Painting are all here. And actually, Honor 400 is even better than Magic 7 Pro because this one has an image to video feature where you can make pictures move. Magic 7 Pro does not have this. To be honest, I feel cheated. I feel very cheated. Honor Magic 7 Pro is more than 2.5 times more expensive than Honor 400. And yet, Honor 400 has more AI features. I really feel cheated here. Anyway, I think that's all I can share with you for now on the new Honor 400 phone. Watch out for the full review soon. If you enjoy this video, give me a thumbs up. If it has helped you in any way, please do consider subscribing to the channel. Nilasuj for watching. Nova Air.